Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching 13 Reasons Why. This is the second to last episode of the entire show, and hopefully guys are excited for today's video. So last episode was interesting, it really was. So we was finding out that people was getting accepted or rejected from college. Now we didn't actually see a Jessica rejection or a Clay rejection. We just got told that Jessica has so far not been accepted into 3 of the universities, her top ones that she's actually applied for. And, you know, she's still waiting for Columbia, which her dad's actually bought her a sweater and he's holding it up and he's like, I've got faith in you. Clay's still not received the letter, but Justin has, and he's been accepted. We also seen Alex receive a letter and he has been accepted as well. Now, very interestingly, you know, we moved into the episode, we seen the students start to protest against, obviously, all the procedures that are being put into the school. Whether it's the cameras, whether it's the metal detectors, whether it's the police, you know, they're sick of it. And this is all stemmed from Clay. He followed his parents because, again, they was going on another date night, as he was saying, and he was saying it's really weird because every time they go on it, they don't really seem happy or they're really concerned. And he followed them and he got to the school. While he was there, he was listening into the conversation. All of the you know, the pupils' parents was there, and the school was going over how obviously they could download these certain apps and they can obviously spy on the texts and see the whereabouts, you know, the social medias and their emails, and they can even hack into webcams and they can watch them. And obviously that is going too far, so the students decided to rise up and stand up against it. Obviously, just before this, if I'd just like to mention Tony, you know, he had another boxing match and he was successful. He knocked his opponent out when it looked like he was down in the dumps. Now, here at this boxing event was somebody from a university / college or whatever, and they offered him an actual scholarship. They was like, we're really impressed with how you're fighting, we're going to offer you a scholarship, we hope that obviously you will come. Now Tony's rejected it instantly, flat out, straight away. No, I've got stuff to do, I'm not doing it. But obviously his boyfriend, he's there, you know, he's trying to talk him into it. The guy said the offer's lasting for 30 days, so he's going to try and talk some sense into Tony. So that's really interesting, really big opportunity for Tony. I do think he's got to take it. But now going back to the school, you know, they all protested against it, and they decided, no, we're not having none of these procedures, and all the students left and went outside. Now the dean went out there, you know, the principal went out there, they was all telling them to come back in, which they all refused. Then he ended up getting like a riot team out. This is where I think that the school personally went too far, and they all started going at the students. He was all walking up with the shields and the batons, you know, they was bashing it. Students were all throwing books and everything, and then chaos erupted. Everybody started fighting, you know, everybody was going mad. Weird. Justin said to Jessica that she can't get arrested because obviously what's happened, you know, like with Bryce and stuff like that. He never physically said that out loud. He was just saying that, you know, she knows that she can't actually get arrested. Diego heard that, now he's put 2 and 2 together. He knows that Jessica's the one that's possibly done something to Bryce, you know. Hopefully he sticks with his plan and his agenda. You know, he's been trying to go after these people all season, where it's been Justin, where it's been Clay, where it's been Zach. You know, he can't stop now. He finds out it's Jessica, or could be Jessica, only because he likes her. Do you know what I mean? So like I said, everybody's fighting and scrapping, and Clay's ended up throwing like a burning piece of paper into the principal's car, which has blown up, mate, caused an explosion. Now he don't remember any of this, really interestingly. He's talking to his therapist at the end of the, you know, the end of the episode. He's showing him a video, and Clay said, no mate, I literally don't remember any of it. Then we got like a flashback to Monte, you know, like he's innocent on the doors. We got a flashback to him scraping the axe against the house in the woods, and you know, we all called it, mate. We knew Clay. He didn't, you know, he didn't fool us. We thought that it was Clay just because of all the blackouts that he's been having, and now that has actually come through and been true. Now obviously his therapist said it's a real concern, you know, we do have an issue, the fact that you're having these things and you're doing stuff that you don't actually remember. It's pretty scary. So I'm excited to see obviously where we go from here, and obviously how we finish off the season. Thanks so much for checking out today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Charlie, please wake up.
He's not dead. Charlie's not dead.
You gotta sneak out. Someday maybe we could do more than just literally sleep together. Yes, we will someday, but right now, you gotta go. Go.
The real damage it did was put Dean Foundry on the warpath.
I don't know why I raised the bat at the police. It's out of my mind.
Destroying all my personal possessions wasn't enough to work it all out. You went through your file and you took one thing out. The letter from Coach Kerba. I don't really think it's me that you're angry at.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I have the flu or some shit. I haven't used in days.
You told me you would stop.
I did. It's just what it must be. Clay, just give me a minute to get better again, okay?
I would give him that, but I'll be watching you, mate.
What were Diego and Justin fighting about? A student mentioned hearing them talk about a tape.
My involvement was instigated by an oppressive police state trampling on students' rights.
The police have deferred prosecution pending our investigation, so we need to find out who did what and why.
Punish me. Fine. But don't cancel prom.
A group of parents have managed to get a county judge to issue a gang injunction against the Students of Liberty. You can help me if you can let me in on the secret. Why Justin and Diego were fighting in the first place.
Do you know what I'd like, yeah? I would like them to do their own independent prom. Do you know what I mean? Do you know that Find Your Drink party? I don't know whose house they ended up having that at, but they found an alternative location, didn't they? The parents found out the first one, they went to a different one. I want them to ban prom, and I want everybody to collectively come together as a unit and find a new location and everybody go and have a good time.
Why are you so hell-bent on destroying a really good future? I have a garage to take care of.
Yeah, it's a bit stressful, Tony. It does stress me out as well. Like,
Couldn't just wait for things to cool down.
the guy's got such a good opportunity there for him.
People who didn't want that to happen.
You're playing this so cool when it can go really bad for you. I think you know.
That's funny. I gotta tell Justin.
Don't you fucking laugh at me. I'm on my way to Foundry. Maybe I'll talk.
So talk.
Innit? Call his bluff. Makes no difference to you by saying that. I'll give you a clap. I don't like you, Diego, but I like how you actually been consistent, and I like how you've gone after Jessica. I like it. I do like it. You've stayed with the principle of your whole purpose of your character all season, and regardless of whether you found out it's the girl that you said you loved last episode, you've gone in and you're trying to still expose her. I've got to give it to you. Consistency is key, and I respect it. Also, I don't know if anybody's ever seen a video, like when a guy's in like KFC or something, and he starts like moaning at the female behind the counter, and he starts arguing, and then all the other girls, you know, who work in the back, they all come and stand there, and you're like, you mess with one, you mess with us all, and like all the women are stood there, and he's like, damn, and it's like them, mate, you know, they all give Jess a bit of time, and then as soon as he starts to raise his voice, all the girls come. What, mate? What you doing? All of us are here now. Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed it. It was good. It reminded me exactly of that video. And I like how he stuck to his principles, even though I don't like it.
Clay, we broke through last week. Unlocking the secrets you've been keeping, the trauma you've been suppressing. That's the key to dealing with the anxiety and dissociation. I hope we can talk about more of those secrets. But maybe you could start by talking with your friends.
They talked to Diego today.
You have Diego handled, right?
Here's the thing. Diego's onto us. So is Estella. So is Winston.
What if we got our parents back on our side?
But they have, like, computer stats on how much we lie to them. And how do we get them to trust us now?
That's true.
Tell them the truth. And the investigation quietly goes away before they put it all together.
And they're gonna believe that we care about prom.
Well, you
actually
do.
do.
Innit? You proper care about it. You're just
That's
making a big
so
deal about it. It's like you go in and say, Mum, do you know what, right? I've just got to be straight up. These past few months, it's been crazy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been seeing things, you know, this whole Bryce situation, it's really got to me. Do you know what I mean? And, like, say everything apart from, you know, like, Jess and Alex killed him. And then it'll get your parents to feel, oh, honey, I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean? I can't believe I didn't know about that. And then you're like, oh, and then the police at the school interrogate, it's making me scared. And then they get on your side. Do you know what I mean? Like, I totally agree with it. Like, I feel like it's probably is the best play. You give a bit, you get a bit. You give a bit, you get a bit. That's what it is, mate. You give some, you get some back.
I'm sorry for whatever you think I did with Diego. You wouldn't let me help you. Then you gave up on yourself.
You broke my fucking heart.
I think your heart was broken way before you met me.
That's well deep. Justin, you did break up with her at the start of the season, though.
So just to be clear, you're not fans of Gordon Lightfoot then?
But the point here is that you've been lying to us.
Not lying.
Withholding information.
Telling the truth.
If you're not going to tell us what's going on in your life, we still have to know somehow.
What about just asking us?
We ask all the time.
If you're really worried about my safety, about keeping me alive, then we have to trust each other again. The vandalism at school, the broken windows, Owen's car. I did all those. Dr. Allman thinks I may have been dissociating because I don't remember any of it. And I'm working to integrate my trauma.
I've been using again, and I stole a few things from you guys.
Justin.
I'm not using right now. I'll pay you guys back.
Justin, you need to know we are here to help you through this.
We need your help on something.
We'd like to go to prom.
We want to go to prom.
It's just something so simple to ask for. Mate, it went down to perfection, what I just said a minute ago, didn't it? I said you got to give a bit to get a bit. I said you've got to say it. You know, I even said his mum's going to be like, oh, honey. And she said it, mate. She literally said the same thing. Like, I'm like the show writer. Like, literally. Like, Justin and Jess are going to get back and they're going to make out and they're going to dance underneath the lights and it's going to be amazing at the very end. Like, but it's true. They give a lot then, you know, they didn't give a little bit, they give a lot, and the parents, you know, they're going to be happy with that, and that's all Clay's mum and dad always ever wanted. Mate, since season 1, they've always asked him, ask, and he never gives, but now he's gives something.
What's the news that requires a public meeting? I'm bisexual, I guess, and I like people for people. I have a boyfriend currently. I could sense that you were figuring something out about your sexuality. How?
Guy coming to the house.
8th grade, you had Eli Manning wallpaper on your phone. He was a very good quarterback. He was shirtless. He's very handsome. He absolutely is. You know I love you like crazy, though, right? Which, yeah, is good, because I need a favor.
Let's just give him a clap. Fucking great dad that is. Accepting his son for who he is, just being himself. You'd love to see it.
Ms. Jensen is in court today asking that the injunction be lifted on all school-sanctioned events. The Booster Club has agreed to chaperone. The president is writing you a letter. All we need is for you to sanction the prom.
Do I know that's true?
I actually think that he likes him, Gary.
I'm gonna start calling you Gary. You said from the beginning of this year that you wanted to help us.
And prom and graduation will go off uninterrupted?
With the class president giving a speech at graduation per usual?
Vetted by the administration per usual.
Fun.
Charlie St. George, the new quarterback. Yep, he's my boyfriend.
Good to see you again, Charlie. I hope you like steak.
Yes, I can give his parents a clap as well, mate.
Sweet.
His brother as well. Go on, lad. What a good family again.
Come on, we gotta talk about Liberty's offense.
Prom is on.
And his hair's so good. It changes every episode. Look how big a wig is in this one.
It's not like I'm going. Another big
Look at it.
victory and I'm the loser.
I've talked sex with you more than I have with any man. I believe I had a crush on you since the first time I saw you go to school. Will you go to prom with me?
Just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. That long
Fine. Yes. I'll go to prom with you.
I wear a pair of socks you left here, but I know.
She's so beautiful.
She is beautiful. I was about to say that, man.
Bigger, right?
Yeah, she was very beautiful. Would you ever want to go to prom with me? Like, you would probably feel, like, really weird.
Hell yes. I'll go to senior prom with you. Are you kidding me?
I'm waiting for the down, man. There's got to be a down somewhere, man. It's too happy. Everything's going too good. Look, that is so good.
Well, that's just creepy.
She helped me figure out a way to show you that whatever you decide, whatever you do in life, I love you and I support you.
So you brought me donuts?
Special donut.
I knew it'd say that.
Say yes, bro.
You can't have candles in here. This is a book room.
Oh, they're prop candles. There's no live flames.
Say yes. Will this all stop?
Yeah, that's the point of it.
Yes.
That was good, man. Do you know what he reminds me of? Ryan, mate, from High School Musical. Sharpay and Ryan. That's who he reminds me of. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why. I was just getting those vibes then when he come in and he's like that. Right. So we've got too many happy moments going on. Yeah. The down is coming soon. It's got to be. You know, Diego, he is coming after Jess. But when? Is he doing it at prom? I actually want Justin to come to prom. You know, I want it to end on a happy note. I know it's cliche and I know it happens most of the time. I don't know any shows actually that end on a really downer, but I actually would like this one to be a happy ending, in my personal opinion, especially for Justin and Jess anyway. I actually want Alex and Charlie to be happy as well, because they actually make me happy. You know why it makes me happy, right? Because both of their families didn't bat an eyelid. Yeah, they said I'm gay and bisexual. Both of them was just like, sound, whatever's, mate. Even his brother was like, yo, mate, you're dating a quarterback, that is sick. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it, mate. Being accepted for being yourself. Nothing's changed. Just because your sexuality's, you know, gay, straight, bi, whatever, you're still Alex. And I like how his family accepted it and his dad did. So that made me happy. And as well, man, like I said, too many happy moments have happened that a down has got to come soon.
What about, Diego?
With the football guys, all solo.
Diego's got no date?
I thought you didn't give a shit. Justin, come on, just go.
Nothing to please me more, right, than Jess turning up and they're having a dance together with a bit of music here. Just them two.
You all three should get married.
Look at Annie's hair now.
I don't mean that in any sort of insensitive, assuming way. I just think you all three look adorable.
I'm trying to get him to act his age because you only get one high school prom.
Well, you get two, apparently.
Well,
that is true.
Enjoy it.
One at the bathroom. Let's do coke. That is the story.
I like how free Zach is, you know what? Fuck it.
Does he bring? That is definitely a hooker.
Hey, thanks for your help with all that after, you know, everything at school.
Sheriff D is really looking out for you kids.
Yeah, got him paranoid.
Found right over there.
I came alone tonight.
And you'll leave alone.
We had something. You don't want to tell me your secrets? That's okay.
Diego is just going back to his table.
Come on, Justin, man. Get that white suit on and get over there, man.
Zach, you brought a hooker to prom. And she's probably a drug addict.
She is an escort who is escorting me.
He should be here. He should be alive.
He'd be drunk. He'd be choosing his next victim.
So no, he didn't deserve to die, but we deserve to live.
That is good, actually.
So
that was actually good. It makes a lot of sense.
Me, I'm gonna go dance with the whore.
Mate, he's been the happiest all season, him. Like, I know that is kind of concerning in a way, but he's happy.
Look, I'm trying to take it all in. I'm trying to burn it all into my memory. I'm a high school senior. And there have been moments these past few years when I forgot about high school altogether. And I mean, it's been a crazy ride.
Do you reckon this is going to be the Hannah record? No. I thought they was going to play the Hannah one and Clay.
I have enough to prove it, and you can't stop me.
Well, go do it then. That's literally what I'd say.
Why'd you do it? Why'd you cover for them? You weren't even a part of it.
I came to this town, and I got to know all of them. And there may come a time for you where you have to make a decision about whatever information you do have, and there will be no perfect answer.
The thing is, yeah, with him, it's like Diego before when he was like, maybe I'll speak. Go speak then. Literally, stop running your mouth, yeah, and go and do it. Otherwise, fuck off. That's literally what I would say. Like, I would have literally said that to his face. Like, it would annoy me that they come with their empty threats and don't do anything. You know, Arnie can't do anything. If he's got the information, he's got it. Is she going to get scared? What's the point? He could hold it forever. He could give it to police. It makes no difference to them. It's out there. It's done and dusted. So you do what you've got to do, mate. If you feel like that's what you need to do to make yourself happy, go and do it. You know, she done what she done so that it made her happy, and she's done it for her friends and done it for the people she loves. If you need to do it for the person you love, go and do it. But stop coming over and mouthing it and being all talk and no action. That's literally Diego and him, all talk, no action. And they need to actually go and do something or go away. But the thing is, yeah, well, I understand he's trying to avenge Monte, let's just say. But not like who cares? Like that's not what I mean. But like, it's only him pursuing it, and like, why though? Like, I mean, I get why as well. Like because obviously but I can't even explain it. As in, like, nobody's pushing it, nobody's caring. Like, what's he? Once he really says, "Oh, it's Jess," what do you get out of it? Like literally, like what are you attaining from that? Are you gonna go to bed sleeping better at night? It literally makes no difference to you at all. Like, so I don't know, but the fact is, he got put in this story to go after that story. So I want him to. I want him to go all the way and fight until the end.
I loved you. You didn't even know me.
That's a fact. That is an absolute fact.
I never would have let you love me. You miss your idea of me. Listen to me. Live with the living.
I actually like that scene. It was good. Where's his shirt, man? It's massive, that, isn't it?
That girl is barely conscious.
I'm fine.
She's fine.
We need to get her coffee and a lift.
Be better. Right?
Mate, that was good what he just said. It's a dagger to the heart straight away without even going in on him.
The prom king and queen are king and king.
Ah,
Or I guess
Tana.
queen and queen. Alex Standall and Charlie St. John.
No way.
Who wants the crown and who wants the tiara?
I think I'd like the small one.
Mate, I like him, man. He's been good this season. He would have been good from the start. That is full on pressure, isn't it? That guy, that big guy, he's been alright, him actually. I hope Justin comes in now, me.
I think I'm in love with you.
Confident you are.
Mhm.
Because I know I'm in love with you.
That's good. About time. Look at our Tyler, mate.
A moment suspended in time where we weren't one thing or the other, when nothing was expected of us, nothing was lost.
Why is everyone split there? What's the odds on that, eh? Oh, Diego, man, like, you must know that them two are going to be together, man.
I love you more than life.
Don't love anything more than life.
That's a good answer.
Okay.
Life's number one. Jess can be second.
I don't know what that kind of love is. I've never felt it. Sorry.
I know where I stand.
I wasn't ready for a relationship. I didn't know how to be in one.
And to be fair, I don't have a fucking clue how to be in a relationship either.
Friends. Good friends.
Like, get up and dance, man. Depressing me sat there like everyone else is up.
When your dad and I look at you, we still see the little boy who needed us every day.
Ask his mum to dance, man. I actually really badly want him to.
Would you like to dance?
Yes, Clay. Fucking yes, mate.
To dance.
Yo, I love that, mate. Probably my favourite part of the episode.
Guys, this is my husband Josh. It's Charlie St. George, Alex Standall.
Hey.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, well, he's showing respect. Oh, that was unexpected. That was good. I like it.
Boundaries gay?
The night got later, we just kept dancing like it was the end of the world.
That's a mad twist, that, innit? I didn't expect him, actually. Mate, I knew Dan was coming somewhere. Look, it's here. It's the end of the episode. I knew Dan was coming. I literally just said a second ago, I was like, mate, I've been expecting for a Dan to come all episode, and then it's just got better and better, and everybody's just having fun, and then bang, Justin's dead. That's a wounder for you, Justin, mate. Absolute wounder. I mean, if I knew that there was going to be a season 5 and 6, I'd be salty. I would be, man. I would be. I feel like some shows need the characters. Do you know what I mean? Like, so for example, if Zach got killed off, even though I like Zach, I actually do like Zach. Like, I feel like that would be okay. You know, Caleb, you could kill him, and Zach, and, you know, like Charlie, them ones, yeah. Main staple, like Clay, even Arnie, I'd accept an Arnie death. But like Clay, Jess, Alex, and obviously Justin, that's team season 1, innit? Big part of the story up until now. Salty, do you know what I mean? It's like watching the Vampire Diaries. And if Damon and Stefan died, I feel like the show's not the same, and I'd watch it clearly, but it's just not the same, man. It is not. It would become not 13 Reasons Why. Do you know what I mean? But I'm okay with it because there's one episode left. That's why I'm okay with it. And like now, I mean, I might be naive to think he's dead, but like somebody's dead. We started episode 1 and 2 with kind of like a speech at a funeral, and then obviously. We've not really seen any of it throughout the whole season, and now it's just reminded me that somebody does die. So I am assuming that it's going to be Justin, unless somebody dies in the last episode, and then that would just like, oh, it's the last episode. Do you know what I mean? So that's really shocking. I actually feel really sorry for him, to be honest. Like the fact that his mum's died this season of an overdose, and maybe he dies this season because of, I don't know, it doesn't look like an overdose. It might be just an effect on the body. Do you know what I mean? From taking too many substances that his heart won't be able to handle it. And he's just had a good episode as well in terms of saying that he wants to get better. He admitted that, you know, he stole some money and some possessions off Jensen's, and he was willing to pay them back, you know, get the money, which is good. You know, you got to respect the honesty and the offer to actually return the money. And then obviously he's sitting there thinking about it. He's decided to go to prom, confessed his love to obviously Jess, and then sadly, we've obviously got this little bit at the end. But for the rest of the episode, it was really good, wasn't it? I actually really enjoyed it. It was probably the happiest vibe episode that we've had. Like, I liked all of the stuff that was going on, and it was decent. And you know what? Clay's dancing with his mum, or asking her to dance at the very end, topped it off for me, mate. I could see it. I could just see it there, mate. No other girl was it, like, he was asking anybody, and he didn't even ask her there, and I could just see his mum there chaperoning. I thought, ask your mum to dance, man. Like, literally. And when you done it, made me really happy. So I had smiles all around the episode. Justin dying or whatever, it's not dampened my mood, because it would have dampened my mood if I knew there was a season 5 and 6, but because I know there's not, I'm okay with it. So I am excited, obviously, to watch the final episode. It's 92 minutes or something. That's a long one, mate. That is a long one. Is it graduation? Hopefully there's more happy vibes, but I don't know. You know, have we finished? Have we settled with the storyline with who killed, you know, Bryce and Monty, so to speak? You know, is Diego accepting it? Is Winton accepting it? Do you know what I mean? Like, are we just going to go in and everybody go their own separate ways to college? Is Tony accepting his thing? Do you know what I mean? There's still lots to be answered, so to speak, and let's see the funeral as well and see the respects that Justin deserves if it is Justin that's dead. But this episode was happy vibes, and it did make me happy watching it. Okay, and that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. So, you know, on a, like, before we go into the happy stuff, on a serious note, it looks like Justin has possibly died. And the only thing I'm saying that he's died is because I feel like, unless I totally misread it, there was a funeral in the first 2 episodes. So I feel like somebody's dead, and this would make sense now that somebody's died, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So, I mean, obviously, I feel sorry for Justin. I really liked his character throughout the whole 4 seasons, and how obviously he's progressed. Season 1, he was a bit sus, you know what I mean? Season 2, he's getting better. Season 3, he was right into it. We had the full-on, like, drug story and all that going for it. I did enjoy it. And then obviously with the Bryce thing, and now obviously here, Season 4, he's fell off the wagon and he's picked himself back up, and then he's got with Jess, and we've ended it on a high, and then obviously he's fell down here at the end in terms of looks like he's possibly died. So, I mean, he's had a crazy wild ride, and it's been interesting to see his character progression, and he has been a very good you know, personality on the show. So, I mean, obviously sad to see him go. Now, in terms of happy modes, yeah, let's go to the happy vibes, mate. Quite a lot of stuff made me happy this episode. I have to say, you know, Zach, he kind of makes me happy because he's just carefree. Now, what he's doing in that room, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Literally not sure about that one. I like how Charles went in and said to him, mate, be better. Yeah, that's all it had to say for it to hit home to him. Now, he's made me happy all episode, didn't he? You know, I like the fact that he sat down and told his dad that he was bisexual, and his dad accepted it and said, like, he kind of already knew, and it doesn't change who he is, and, you know, he'll always be his son and love him. Absolutely loved that. I like how he's like proposing to Alex to prom, like, throughout the episode. You know, put all the banners across the room, walking in the class, everyone holding his face, went into the room, had the candles. Love that. The fact that they've just been king and king, mate, you know, prom king and king. Loved that as well, mate. I like the fact that Alex went and he told his family that it's his boyfriend, and they all accepted him, and his mum was like, he's like, do you not mind or something? His mum was like, does he make you happy? And Alex was like, yeah. And she's like, well, why do I care then? Literally, your happiness is the only thing I care about in life, and if he makes you happy, then we're happy. That is what you call family, mate. That is how you respect somebody. That is how you accept somebody. It doesn't change anything about who you are. That's the way you should accept a family member, a loved one, a friend, or anyone, even if you don't even know them, yeah, if they come out to you as being gay or bisexual, because it changes nothing, and you don't react the way Montgomery's dad reacted to him, and, you know, he spat him, and he was calling him, and I just didn't like that, and this is the way to do it, mate. In today's episode, it was great. So that all made me happy. You know, the fact that, you know, Clay asked his mum, you know, that made me happy. Jess and Justin finally dancing again, that made me smile. I like the fact that, you know, Caleb Coleman, he proposed to Tony to see if he wanted to come as well, you know, that was good. I also think it was good because most people don't eat stuff on the show, and he was chomping into a cheesecake when Clay was talking. And again, mate, I would say that makes me happy as well. I think he even said it when he's eating it. The fact that he's eating that cheesecake, yeah, brings joy to me, because when you watch shows most of the time, like if you ever watch any of Clay's scenes, yeah, when they're going down and they're having breakfast and he's got stacks of pancakes and eggs, he's always just twiddling it. Like, they always knock it with a fork, nobody eats it. And he was having a good time, Tony, which made me have a good time. I liked the dance, I liked everything that was going on. Tyler, do you know what I mean? He asked Montgomery's sister out if she wanted to come, and she said yes, and that made me happy. So, like, the whole episode was great vibes, in my opinion. Definitely enjoyed it. You know, obviously we've had a sad ending, but hopefully we come into the graduation and everybody gets accepted into college. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not always a sucker for happy endings. I do like, you know, like twists and turns here and there, and sometimes I like it when the villain's victorious, or whether, you know, like somebody gets sent down. But here, and because I know that he's finishing, I will go out on a limb and say, let's just end on a happy note, and you know, let's just send everybody off to college and graduating and getting the grades that they deserve. So I am, though, I've got to say, interested to see if Diego and Winston still pursue it for the final, you know, the final 90 minutes, so to speak, and see if they do try and get and squeeze more out of Alex and Jess. But I don't know, man. Diego obviously was wounded that Justin come and started dancing with her, but then it looks like Justin has passed or something's happened to him, so maybe he doesn't actually, you know, like pursue it in the last episode, because like I said, it might be too full on and too soon. But I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow, innit, mate? Literally one more left. So thanks for checking out today's video. If you did enjoy it, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.